Now, today we're going to be looking and reviewing the. What size is it? I don't know what size he is. Oh, crap. Whatever. LiQWDY's Aether Prime's Vortex. Now, this board is a binder. Bruticus, which I'm excited for whenever it comes out because I do have the 2 parts of Devastator, which is 2-pack. That is for next. I want to say next week. It's around that timing. Now I bought my Target for $22 or $23, or maybe 25. However, these figure particulars or the sizes of them will be going up in price. Not except for that part because I'm not excited for that. I want to say the part ahead part. This part ahead of time, the price will be going up. So the class is gonna go up to 60. Fortress are going to go up to at least 47. Yeah, I get it. It's a little more expensive. I think it's 47, 43. I think it's $40. That's a little pricey. I'm gonna be real here. That kind of hurts to hear because your wallet is just crying. And deluxe sizes, they're gonna go up to like 32, if I remember that correctly. It could be a bit off, but that is gonna be a little hard to really justify you buying the Transformer. But I am going through my collection. I did buy 2 new ones that are in my closet, which I'm excited for because one of them is part of another binder. Yeah, we were doing 3 binders. So we're getting Devastator this year, Omega Supreme, and Bruticus. The Bruticus could be coming out next year because we are getting slower release on that one. Before it adds one of the reasons for it. He's one of 5 parts of Bruticus. And I will say I love his transformation. It is fantastic. I don't say that about main transformations compared to the ones on the shelves you can't see them much. Somewhere on there. One of the ones I hated was the Iron Factory. Those are a pain in the hoo-ha. Now let's take a closer look at Vortex and let's see what it comes with. I'm excited for this one, so. Now, I do have the accessory on there because of that for a reason. I do like the little pistol thing. I don't know what it's called. Rifle thing. And you do get little gauntlets on there, which are supposed to be Arthur anyway. So, yeah. Because if you don't, they just kind of collapse in to make it straight. And it does have articulation. It's just very weird of how they put the things on. You can take these out, but I don't know how to do that properly. Because when you look at it, it's one of those things of you gotta yank it hard, or you just gotta be stew enough to yank it out. Which I'm neither or. So yes. This one is really more annoying because since they got the other blade at the end of it, kind of pisses me off, but I'll work with it. I like how it looks. He is very close to the cartoon, which I have seen. People say that he is very close to cartoon. And the weapon storage is actually really good. I mean, it is really great on here. I don't have the hollow bits back here. They kind of bother me. I'm gonna be honest here. But that's for a reason. Since they're so hollow, you're meant to really snap it in and fold it in together. Well, because these do go in like that. Again, why they did it, but at the same time, it's not my favorite design to work with. The articulation, you could look down that far, look up that far. Balls on head joint or ball joint, so what do you expect? Or teach on the arm. Oh crap. It go up that far up, and yes, arm can go full 360. However, the blades do get in the way of it, which I do find that a little annoying because you really want to play with it, but you can't. And one feature I do like is that if you jam something in here, which I really need to carry something. Oh wait, I do. We call it a knife. Got my knife out real quick. Careful, nice. Push that in, and you can pull them apart. There's a reason for that because in Bruticus, this he wears them like armor bits. They don't combine and they are like armor bits. You can like go up that far, which is really good actually, and back that far, and kick up that far. Less than 9 degrees. Not my favorite, but to put the pivot, which is I do like that part. The arm goes this far, so it's single joint, and there's articulation. Not the best, but not the worst. So I've seen worse out there. Now let's take a look at size comparison because I think he is really good for a dog size. Here is a sound wave from Dr. the Moon, which his ass is slowly falling apart, getting loose on me, so I need to tighten his ass soon. Prime from Atom Extinction, which I have reviewed. Shockwave, which is my favorite model kit so far because he's super tight. The Gundam Origin, the RX, high grade. And our last review, the Rule Grade RX-2 Mark II. Now let's do the transformation for because it's pretty simple, and let's look at it. Now we're going to the transformation for Vortex. I think it's pretty simple of a transformation, but I kind of like it. It's pretty simple. Take the guns out the wrist, which I like to do because I think it looks really good with them on. Put the fist inside of these. Rotate the head around. And you do need to grab this part right here, which I would say do that and then pull this up, because if not, you're not going to get it done. Flip this. So everything was like this, so just flip it this way to the back, where these things are in the back. Make sure the rotary air things are up. Rotate the arms like this, and here we go. Make sure this part is together. And you will just put it together. There you go. Now make sure everything fits together. Put that landing gear on the head. This part. Put the legs together, which I like to do. Put the feet down on both sides. Put the bottom part out or down. Slide this out like that and push this in. And there you go. And now you can rearrange it the way you want. I do like this. So 2 back ones and 1 front one like this. But if you got a stand, which I don't think they're the same ports, you can put it down here. I look more about like that, but you know it's hard to do with it just sitting on the table. Let's see, and then I got to rotate the blades like that, and there you go. You get the copter mode. Now I will say the copter mode is my favorite. I will say one thing that bore me is the head, but it does stay in place, kind of. It does wiggle up and down. It looks really fantastic as a copter mode, and I do like how it looks. And it is just armor bit, so it just goes on. As you can see, these pieces, they will just be put on the arm of Bruticus when the 40 comes together. The thing I don't like is the fist sticking out back here, but you can't see them that often, which is kind of weird. Funky part is. Now these can go anywhere you want them to. Up here, so you can put them up here. You can put this one right here too. And there is weapon storage, so which is really good, especially. So one right there. I had to put one back here, and one back here. So he's a fully armed chopper. I like how it looks. Simple, not that big, and I may leave him in vehicle mode for a while. Now let's look at Bombi from the A6 movie. Little compact. RC from the Bombi movie. And one of the Seekers from the I want to say Siege. I forget their name because they're at the Storm. Like two more, so I forget names. So like to my phone dots. I love this figure. Don't get me wrong. It is. I love this figure, but it has some problems. I do worry over time the joints, specifically within the knees. I do worry over time that they make it too loose. So that's my only issue I do worry about because it looks good and it looks good, but I think when it comes to a figure like this, I do worry that over time some joints may get too loose or they may break on you. You know how stuff like that goes. However, I'm taking care. However, take care of your figures the best you can so they don't break on you or you don't want to feel like you're gonna have a an accident. We'll call it. But that's not. But that's my only problem. Is like, other than that, because I would say with that button thing that's going on, I hope that doesn't ruin the figure over time. Especially since we know we're getting the other limbs of Bruticus, the arms, the legs, and yes, Bruticus, or say, vortex is part of the arm. Now we need to wait for the other arm and then the two legs, and then we get the main body with the big Voyager. So we gotta see if how that goes and if it's worth really getting if you want to save that type of parts. Now everything should be in my description below where I am on social media and stuff like that, and I will put the figure and the link below in case you want to know where you want to buy it. I guess you want to say. I will try because some figures are hard to get. I'll be honest with you. Especially some of the Fun Twismon kits, those are specifically hard to get. So I'm not gonna be like, okay, you get it here, and is it gonna be 100%? No, you're gonna have a harder time because you might pay a higher price, a low price, or you know where these is gonna go, right? So yeah, I hope you have a good day and peace out, people.